Previously on Skyblock, we finalized the design of a brand new OP mushroom farm that could make more money than netherwort and more XP than sugarcane. We then built 25 layers of it on our solo profile. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already, because we are continuing on that project today. It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back, guys, to another video here on Hypixel Skyblock. Today, of course, we are bringing it back to this epic mushroom farm. If we jump back to our island, you'll notice that some things are a little different. First off, I mined up the dirt bumpers on the side and replaced them with stone bricks. I also mined out the insides of the excess podzol that we had on the island. And I grinded the mushroom farm a little bit, so now we have 15 million coins to spend as we go ahead and fill up the entire rest of the island. That is right, guys, all the way from Y102 to max build limit is going to be filled by the end of this video, and it's going to be beautiful. Now, guys, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because we're just going to go ahead and jump into this farm building right away. Now, you'll notice that in my inventory there are two different builder's wands, and that is because apparently there's this insane farm building strategy that I've never heard of until now, but somebody told me about it, and we are about to abuse it for sure. The only problem is that you cannot do it with just one person. You kind of need two accounts. And so for that reason, we're going to have to go ahead and co-op add Senor Smelly YT. So if we hand over some soup and a builder's wand, we should be able to do this technique where one account places, then the other account places, the first account undoes, then places again, then the other account undoes, and look at that. We created another layer in about 5 seconds. So let's just go ahead and keep this going with every layer, and of course, we're gonna take it all the way to height. Here we go. Boom! Easy money. And with one more undo, we've got 2 full columns complete. Yes, sir! Undo, place, place. Undo, place. Undo, place. Nice. One more undo. Oh, baby. The full island is covered, and I believe it has totaled up to about 82 layers. Normal farms, guys, have about 4 layers. This one, 80 freaking 2. It's massive. And we don't need Mr. Smelly anymore, so he is gone. Hopefully that doesn't give us the co-op collection bug. That's all I'm worried about, but I think we're good. Anyway, next up with the farm, we have to finalize the path that we'll take when we farm it, so we just have to place an extra block every other row. It's time to keep it moving, so let's go ahead and open our agronomy sack and take out a bunch of red mushrooms. And let's just get to placing, because we have a ton of it to do. And just like with the rest of the farm, we're going to alternate between red and brown. Here we go. And there we have it, guys. Every red mushroom, every brown, every single mushroom has been placed across the island. The farm is complete. It is. The whole island farm is complete, all 82 layers, and it's looking mighty fine. Now, at the very top of my island, above the whole mushroom farm, I do have this dirt platform, and it was originally made to try and lower light levels to increase growth and kind of test some stuff there, but I don't think it is actually really doing anything. Anyway, it's just kind of sitting here, and it's pretty ugly, but I don't want to remove it. I think there's something else I could do to make it a little bit sweeter, so let's just go ahead and do that. You ready, guys? Dope looking picture in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Boys, an epic pixel art that I made without using a scam, so it was a little toxic, but I think it turned out pretty well. You got these epic mushrooms going around. The picture was chosen by my guild, which you guys can go ahead and join if you want. All you need is skill average 30. But yeah, boys, now I'm officially done building on this island. So that feels good for sure, and the farm has indeed spread. It's grown. Look at that. So I am going to jump in and farm it for at least an hour just to go ahead and figure out the rates. I want to do that to show you guys, but I also want to know what the rates are myself. But before I get there, I want to shout out 2 young men who have helped me out a ton. The first one is Light Exists. He's the one who showed me this farm design for mushrooms. He's also building the same thing, a full island farm on a max island size island. And on top of that, he has a dope redstone mushroom farm that is quite insane. The second person I want to shout out is USSR Hacker, because he told me about the Builder's Wand 2-man building technique. And I've also been talking to him a lot because he is number 2 in mushroom collection. Anyway, they've been homies throughout the process, so thought they deserved a little credit. And now it's time to jump on in. I got this pretty basic mushroom hoe here that I'm going to be using. using. We're going to go ahead and switch it to the red mode as we farm. We're also going to go ahead and bring out our elephant pet, and let's see what kind of numbers we get here. Let's go ahead and jump on in, boys. Hold up. So we went ahead and farmed this first column here, but we kind of messed up. We had half full agronomy sacks. We forgot to check our XP, and some of the mushrooms were bugged for some reason. It's called having ghost mushrooms, and they don't give you the XP, but they do give you the collection and the actual mushrooms at least. Anyway, we're going to restart that test, but before we do, we're going to go ahead and throw Turbo Mushrooms 4 to make it a Turbo 5 hoe, and we're going to add a bunch of these Farming for Dummy books. So now we're going to take this 463 farming fortune and this clear brain of ours, and we're going to tell Siri to start a timer for 1 hour.
Your timer is set for 1 hour.
Beautiful, and now we can jump on into the real test. So 1 hour of farming mushrooms. Here we go, lads. Gotta love these ghost mushrooms, huh? And there we are, lads. 1 hour of farming later, and we've got just about a full inventory. Now, I was farming the whole time with the fungi cutter set to red mushroom mode, which gets me extra of those. So let's go ahead and sell those guys first. That is going to be the big offer, because not only did I get more red mushrooms, but the price of red mushrooms is also a ton more than brown. So let's go ahead and throw that up 3.26 million coins right off the bat. Now we're going to follow that up with a bunch of brown mushrooms, which just got me 400k, so nothing crazy, but it does bring the total up to about 3.6 or 3.7 million coins in just 1 hour of farming, which is absolutely insane because my hoe right here is not maxed at all. It's not recommed, and it doesn't have cultivating. Also, my farming level is not maxed at all either. I'm only at farming level 47, so tons of improvement to be had there as well. Now, the XP that I got in this past hour was bugged, as I did say before, so any number I throw at you for XP per hour would be completely off, so I'm just going to leave that test for another day. But moving on to how this compares to other crops, I'd say it gets you about the same, if not a little bit more money than netherwort and cocoa beans. So after this, I definitely do think that mushrooms could be considered one of the top crops. Now, do I expect you guys to go to your island and build an 80-layer mushroom farm just for a little bit more money? No, probably not. But for me, I definitely say it was worth it. For one, I had a lot of fun. For two, it only took about 12 to 15 hours to build, which, considering the size, really isn't that bad at all. And lastly, farming through this whole thing one time is looking like it'll take over 4 hours. And while that's still shy of infinite, it gives you plenty of time to get all the mushrooms you need, leading to a bunch of money and XP. Anyway, guys, I think I'm just about ready to close out today's epic video. If you want to see anything more mushroom, you must smack that like button. I've been thinking about doing 100 hours of mushroom farming on this island, but because it's not infinite, it would be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to set a like goal of 3,000 likes, and I'm only going to do 100 hours if we hit that. Anyway, guys, I always got to hit the outro with a quick plug. So grab my beautiful cape on the Badlion shop, hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel, join my guild, join my Discord. But other than that, I'm ready to call it a day. So boys, I really do hope you did enjoy today's video, and further than that, I hope you stick around for the next one. Adios and goodbye.